Potato au gratin, made in individual serving size. Stay tuned. You're going to love to make this recipe. I hope you like it. So you can ring the bell so you get notification every Thursday at 10 o'clock when I put out a new video. You subscribe to our channel and please give us a thumbs up if you like it. Potato au gratin, individual serving, potato stack. You're going to love it. Okay, friends, finally I'm going to make you that potato au gratin that I've been promising you all that time. I did it with the steak au poivre. I do it with everything. I put gratin potatoes with everything, with chicken, with fish, with lamb, with name it. I love potato au gratin. How do you make a potato au gratin? Well, really simple, friends. You first make a custard, then you slice the potato very, very thin, and you put the custard in the potato, the custard in the potato, and so on and so on. Really, really easy to do, but we'll talk about this guy later. This is the most, introducing you, the most dangerous tool in the kitchen. Mandolin. We'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to make a custard, okay? Very simple to make a custard. How do you make a custard? Egg and cream. Egg and cream. Except we're going to make a cheese custard. So I got cheddar cheese. I use a beautiful English cheddar. I love cheddar. Parmigiano Reggiano, not the green that come in a box, okay? It's made by the company called Kraft. Swiss cheese, a little Swiss if you want. I have a little Gruyere actually, a little Gruyere, right? And a little goat. You can put brie cheese in there too. It'll be delicious. All right. So we got 3 cheeses. Put 4 cheeses. Put 1 cheese. Put whatever you want. This is your custard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a small cookie sheet. I'm going to bake it, right? And then I'm going to use a cookie cutter. I'm going to make a potato stack out of it. It's very cool. You'll see. I buttered this, okay? To take some butter, melted butter a little bit. You can spray with the non-stick spray if you want. If you have like a Baker's Joy or pan with flour. Or put butter. Come on, can't go wrong with butter, right? All right, so now look, I want the cheese to melt it completely. If the cheese does not melt completely, it's not the end of the world, right? You just take your immersion blender and you make it melt. If you're in a hurry, if not, don't worry about it. I like it to be smooth, okay? It doesn't have to be that smooth, but you know, I like everything perfect. You know, I always tell you, try to be 100% good. And if you screw up, you're still going to be in the high 90s. It's still going to be good, right? Okay, so make a custard. How do you make a custard? You got eggs, right? So just to give you an idea of measurement, okay? I'll write a complete recipe on a website for a small cookie sheet like that. You know, there's only 3 sizes of cookie sheet. This is a quarter. The regular size, the one you use at home, is a half-size cookie sheet, and then there's a full size that doesn't fit in your home oven. It's only professional, so don't worry. You only use 2 size, what they call the half size or the quarter size. So okay, look, we got to make custard, right? Let's put salt and pepper in there. Salt and pepper. Measure carefully, yeah. Whenever you see somebody on television or on YouTube measuring salt and pepper with them little spoon, Playboy channel. Look, nutmeg. If you don't have fresh nutmeg, don't be using the nutmeg your grandmother gave you 20 years ago because you think it still tastes like nutmeg. It tastes like nothing. All right, look, little nutmeg in there, very little. It's going to be in the background. You're hardly going to know. You don't have nutmeg, don't worry, okay? And now we're going to do what is called tempering the egg. So we put the heat a little slowly because you don't have the white to protect it, right? And right there, my friends, we got a custard, a cheese custard, and we're going to make the potato gratin with it. I mean, a child could do this. Hold on, let me get a spatula. I don't like to waste anything, you see? I don't like to waste a thing. So look, right there, my friends. Oh, yeah, baby. This is good. Yes. Okay. All right, so far you got it, right? Turn the heat off. See, you got me so far, right? Let me remove all the stuff. Do you see right there? Do you see right there? Let me clean up. I hate dirty. I hate to work in a dirty place. Nutmeg everywhere. I hate to work in a dirty place. Okay, so look, we clean, right? Little right there, right there, right there. We got a cookie sheet. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, I go back to you in a minute. I gotta show you how to work with this thing. Okay, like I said, friends, this is the most dangerous tool in the kitchen. Be careful. If you look on the outside of the box, they give you directions. The number one direction: no texting. Okay, don't go out there. You know what I do? No talking. And I'm gonna be talking to you, but I'm gonna watch what I'm doing. Okay, you do the same. You do not talk to anybody when you do this. This is very dangerous. You peel the potato. You can take regular baking potatoes. Okay, I put them in water, otherwise they're gonna turn black on me, right? And now you have to be very careful because they're wet. That means they're a little slippery, right? So look, guys, God gave us a hole in the hand right there. It's to use the mandolin. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You take your potatoes, your cucumber, whatever it is you're cutting with a mandolin, your fennel. You can do so many cool things with a mandolin, right? And you take your potatoes right there and you put it right in the back, okay? Right in the hole, right there, right there, right there, right? And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna go forward and down, just like that. Slowly, slowly, be very slow, okay? Be very concentrating, okay? Now, let's look at those potatoes. You see this? Too thick. You see right there, friends? This is too thick. I want it to be almost transparent. So what do? I bring it up. And the reason why, okay, too thin. So, okay, I think that's it. Let me see. All right, I think I got it. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Okay, look, you see? Except it's a little too thin. I'm cutting it off a little bit, so I got to do it. There you go. This is going to be perfect, okay? So we throw this in a garbage, and we clean, and we continue. Okay, look. Right there, my friend. You see? You see, like right there? Look, you can hardly see it. See? They're very thin there. They're like transparent thin. You see, you can see through it. Not really. But, okay, so now look what I do, right? Okay, can everybody see what I do right there, folks? Look, look. I take them right there. I put them right on top of it. Let me make sure. Okay, I think it was still a little too thick. Let me. Yes. Yes. That's what I was looking for right there. You see? This is what I'm looking for right there. You see, friends? Look. All right, look. You see? So now everybody can see what I'm doing, right? Now be careful. Remember, don't get complacent with this. Always remember, be very, very careful. You know, they come with a guard also. I don't know where my guard is, but I know I have a guard somewhere. So look, guys. You go in, put the potatoes. Okay, don't worry about if they're not perfectly arranged. You're not going to see them, okay? So you can go, look, you can go any directions you want. Don't worry, okay? So now, what do we do now? We take a custard. It's got all the cheese in there, right? And we go in there like this. And we go in there like this, right? And then, make sure you cover the whole bottom, right? And then we're going to continue. We're going to put another layer. And then in the middle of the thing, I'm going to put a sweet potatoes. Do the same deal and cut little thin pieces of a sweet potato and put them in the middle of it. And I'm going to continue doing this. So not to make the video too long, I'm going to continue doing this. And when I'm done with it, before I put it in the oven, I'll continue and I'll show you what to do. So all we're going to do is we're going to continue potato custard until it's all full to the top. And then I'll show you how to put it in the oven correctly, okay? So I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me finish this, and then I'll come back to you in a few minutes. All right, friends, well, I have I'm almost ready for the last layer. I wanted to show you what I do at the last layer. So I hold off so you could see it. So I got the whole thing filled up. See, I hardly have any custard left. And and I got the sweet potato layer. So regular potatoes and sweet potatoes, right? And now we're going to finish it up with a layer of regular potato. But I wanted to show you how to use the guard, okay? Because I don't want you to cut your finger and say, yeah, Chef Jean-Pierre, he's the one who made me do it. So use the guard, okay? It's very simple, right? They fit perfect, the guard for the thing, right? And you put it in like this, look. See, you can go a lot faster with a guard. Okay? But if you don't want to use the guard, you just be careful, right? All right, so here we go. Now we're going to take, I'm making a mess. Now we're going to take the potatoes, friends, and we're going to finish it. All right, we're going to finish the layer. Okay, and like I said, don't worry if they're not perfectly made. I say that, but then I'm like anal about everything. What are you going to do? You know, look. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, it's okay if it's not perfect. And then as I'm saying that, I'm like, let me just get a little bit more potatoes here. Be careful now. You notice I'm not looking at you unless I'm not doing nothing. So be careful. You do the same, okay, friends? All right, look. You can put them in the other way, the other direction, to close up the whole thing, okay? You want to make sure you close up the whole thing. All right? And don't worry about it. Because you're going to see that I was right. It doesn't matter what direction you put them in. They're still going to be just fine, okay? All right, so now, it's going to get a little messy, okay? Sorry about that, but it's going to get messy. You watch. We're going to finish the custard. And you're going to say, oh, you don't have enough custard. You see in a minute. I got plenty enough. You see it? Now, what you need to do now, friends, you need to do this, you see? This is where it gets a little messy, okay? But trust me, it's worth it. It just gets a little messy, okay? And we don't mind. I'll show you why in a minute. Don't worry if it's not perfect, and I'm dinking around making it perfect. Right. You good so far? Right. Okay. So now what do we do? Now we take some Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino Romano, whatever makes you happy, right? Pecorino Romano is delicious, a little salty, right? Reggiano Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano. I use a 24 months. It's beautiful, right? And then what you want to do, you want to clean up the edges. You want to clean up the edges, right? And don't look at my mess, okay? Now look. You take a cookie sheet. I lined it with a seal pad, but you don't need a seal pad, okay? You don't need a seal pad. I'm just putting it on the seal pad because it's easier to clean, right? But you don't need it. You need to put them on a cookie sheet, a bigger cookie sheet, because if you don't, when it's going to boil over, it's going to get all over the oven, and what a mess that makes. Let me tell you, custard. And we're just going to take that, we're going to bake it in the oven. Now, you want to bake it at 275. You want to bake it for about an hour and 15 minutes, 30 minutes. 250, 275. Make it 275. Okay? Slow bake. A custard should be slow bake, right? And what we're going to do, we're going to bake it, right? We're going to pop it in the oven, and then we're going to refrigerate it overnight. You're going to stay with me all night. We're going to refrigerate overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to cut it with cookie cutters in round, or you can make it whatever shape you want, because and then you reheat them for dinner. This is how you make a potato stock, and looking nice, that is, you know. Because you can't eat them the same day. You can't cut them the same day. Like a lasagna, right? They try to make a nice slice of lasagna. Good luck when you take it out of the oven, right? I make my lasagna ahead. The day before, cut it in perfect slices, look like a Napoleon of a lasagna, and I reheat it the next day to perfection. So we're gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna finish the whole thing, and then tomorrow I'll cut them with a cookie cutter, okay? Okay, well, it's been in the refrigerator overnight. Now I'm gonna show you how to cut it. You can cut it in square and be boring, or you can take it like a cookie cutter. This used to be my grandmother, so it's very old. It's an antique. And I like to cut them bite size. I mean, bite size, serving size. And it's a little bit of a mess to take the first one out. You can imagine, you know, it's all stuck together here. We want it to be stuck together, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cookie cutter. The first one is not going to come out good, okay? See, it's just not going to come out good. And that's okay because I know it. So first one, we're going to take it. And it came out not too bad. It came out not too bad, right? We're going to take it right there. And then the second one is going to come out a little better. We use a little motion right there. And it's still a little too cold. See, it's breaking down a little bit. I hate when that happens, but that's okay. It'll get back together nice. It's just still a little too cold. I should have left it out just a little bit longer, but it's okay. Hey, at least you get an idea. You see, friends, look. Take them right there. All right? And all basically we're going to do is we're going to cut. We're going to cut them in portions. All right? And you can do this. You can do this at home, all in advance of your dinner party, and put them in, and you see, they'll come out beautiful. Okay? And cut as many or as little as you want. You know, I do like the in between them. Here you go. All we can do is just cut them in however size you want to put them, serving size. Take them, put them on a plate. They're very elegant. Sometimes I put a filet mignon on top of it. You can do whatever you want with it. They're wonderful. Use whatever cheese you want. Make them in advance. Remember, at least 24 hours in advance if you want to cut them. Ring the bell. Don't forget, so you get notification every Thursday. We put out a new video. If you like, gives us a thumbs up. And by all means, please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.